Love it. Hello all and welcome to Crochet Designs. My name is Mary, coming to you with midweek live. Am I on time? Oh, it's just 2 minutes late. It's just 2 minutes late. Bad hair day. All right, so moving right along, we've talked about the hair. Let's move on. Let's have a drink first. Cheers while waiting for everyone to get on. Cheers. All right. I have all my some of my Christmas gear here. Hi, Laurie, you're first in, best dressed. Hi, how are you, Laurie? Are you well? Don't forget, guys, when you do pop in to pop your live chat or your all chat and not your top chat, or you will miss out. You don't want to miss out on any of the chat. Beautiful Liz. Hi, Liz. I'm glad you have popped in as well. Nice to see you here. Well, it's very quiet live at the moment, but I've only just got on. Beautiful Middle Earthians. Lovely to have you here. Nice and bright today for the young middle. Oh, look, I'm trying to adjust the camera and I'm making a mess here. Yeah, because middle... Oh, it's not working. Middle has changed her clocks so she can spend more time on our channel. Don't know why your lives don't pop up immediately like they used to. Yes, I know. I've noticed that. A lot of things are happening there in mine. A lot of people are telling me stuff about my channel. I don't know what's going down. Maybe YouTube doesn't love me. They don't love me. One never knows, hey? I hope everyone is well and all over the Halloween time now. We should all be fast forward into Christmas now. Probably won't know what I'm doing. I'm doing the V-stitch blanket. I've been sitting here doing V-stitch blanket before the live. I was rushing around a little bit, but then I thought, oh, look, the blankie. Yes, my clock's changed and now I'm on at 11 p.m. on Tuesday night instead of midnight or 1 a.m. Yes, I know. That's pretty good, huh? Pretty coolio. So glad that you can join us. And so glad that most people can join us. I'm waiting for a few more people to get on before I start talking about important stuff. But what I will do is I will show you the Christmas placemat. Everybody's bragging about it. It's popular. I knew it would be. Hey, look at the colors. I don't know if it's the colors or if it's the pattern or if it's both. Who knows? I need a catnap if it's midnight or if it's midnight or 1 a.m. Yes, I know. But check it out. I don't know if the lighting is... Oh, hang on. The lighting there is better. Oh, look at that. It's very nice, don't you think? It's very nice. I don't know where the accent comes from. It's not even a normal accent. But there you go. That is our placemat done and dusted. Very exciting. But now we're going to be moving on to more Christmas gear. Now, I mentioned that I was going to pop the Christmas tree up this week. I'm not going to do it. And I'm not even going to pop it up next week. I think it's way too early. I might hold it out 2 weeks, I think. It's a little too early for my liking. I looked at the time and went, oh, wait a minute. We're only in the first week of November. I just think it's way too early. I might just 2 weeks away. Leave it 2 weeks. The end of November. Yeah, the end of November is the best time for Christmas, I think. Yeah. I got my first Christmas project in full today and already have my second Christmas project almost done. Way to go, you. One thing I'm trying to figure out is how to do an advent calendar with the lemon peel stitch. Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Look, the amount of counts I had to do for that calendar to get the squares right, it just drove me batty. It really did. The actual windows themselves, to get them right, it drove me batty. Oh, hello, beautiful Fluffy. I'm just finishing off my 12 placemats. They're gorgeous. You've done 12 already. Way to go, Fluffs. Here we go. Let's show Fluffs the beautiful placemat. Gorgeous. Simply divine. I love this placemat. It so far is my favorite Christmas thing to make. We've done the advent calendar. We've done the little Santa down here. He's hanging up waiting to be used. And we've done the placemat. Next up is our snowman. Get excited. It's our snowman and don't go away. Snowman and then bells and then cat toy. All right, but that's a long way away. But snowman and bells, they're not going to happen probably until next week. I've put down this Friday, that it will be recorded, the snowman, but I can't guarantee it'll be finished by Friday. Probably won't get it finished till Monday. So at this stage, let me talk to you about the rest of the week, actually, while we're here. The rest of the week is like this. 12-step transition blanket. I have already started, recorded it, and almost finished it. Oh, fingers crossed. If I can get it all sorted out tonight, then tomorrow afternoon I might be able to upload it. Otherwise, that won't go up till Friday. Okay, I'm putting it down as going up on Friday just to be safe. If it goes up Thursday night, yay, way to go me, yeah? But it's more likely that it'll get all complete by Thursday night, and then it will go up on Friday. I'd like to say Thursday when it's due, but I don't see it happening. It is an easy pattern, but it's a pattern that we don't work on a lot on the channel. And I thought about it as I was creating it. There was 3 patterns that I chose. I'm not going to tell you what they are yet. I'll tell you next week because I don't want to, ruin it. But the 3 patterns that they are, the one that I did choose, the only reason I chose it, I didn't really want that one. I wanted another one, but the only reason I chose that was because I thought, oh my gosh, we don't have enough of these on the channel, this particular style. So I thought, no, let's do it. Yeah. And so that's what we're doing. So tomorrow, get ready for that. Claptrap, yay, Gaddy, how are you, Claptrap? I really like the colours of the placemat. I know, thank you to the lovely Bonnie for her colour combination. And then I put them together in a way where it could really highlight. So it's highlighted the actual placemat. I'm loving those colours. And to be fair, the red is not a Bendigo red, because Bendigo red is more of a dark, it's like a darker maroon. I like it. It's a nice red, but I think this red suits better. And they're both 8-ply DK weight, 3-weight cotton. So you could use it either one. Yeah, anyone that you've got at home. All right, I'm here. Yes, Jay, thank you. Lovely to see you, hun. Fluffy stocking is done, and I'm up and up. Rice stitch mug cozy is almost done. Then I have mystery project and the lemon peel advent calendar coming up. Oh, you guys are busy. I'm going to have a quick drink, guys. Cheers. Oh, good on you. Fluffs and middle working together. That's fantastic. Fantastic. But that's the placemat. That was done on yesterday. I had to look down at them. I'm looking, where is it? Where is it? That was done yesterday. It was supposed to be uploaded. No, it was done Monday. Yesterday we had public holiday. We had the horse, what is it, the race that stops the nation. So yeah, it was a public holiday, and there you go. The next thing we have is the live today, and of course 12-step transition blanket I have popped up for Thursday, but I don't know. And then snowman recording on Friday probably won't go up till Monday, but we'll see. Let's play it by ear. Yeah. It's taken forever to get my Christmas projects up. Was hoping to be halfway through my list by now. But you know what, Middle? Every year, I run out of time for the Christmas projects. Every year. So that's why this year I've decided to do the 12 project advent calendar on purpose. So I have no choice but to finish these projects. Don't you? She has no choice but to finish these projects. So I'm going to spend the next 3 to 4 weeks non-stop Christmas. When we kind of settle where I know I can only do 1 or 2 in the last week before Christmas, or the week before that even, then I might pop something up that's not Christmas related. But for now, bang, 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 we're going for Christmas. Oh, bang, bang, bang. It sounds like I'm, out there to get back at something. And going already. Have fun. I've done my thumbs up. Oh, thanks, Jay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, thumbs up costs you absolutely nothing. Means the world to me. Shows YouTube you want to see more of this. You want to see a bit of craziness, which I do occasionally. And you want to see lots and lots more Christmas projects and normal projects as well. I just had a thought for the lemon peel advent calendar. Now I have to research it. Do your homework, honey, because when it comes to counting 2 stitches at the same time, that's a lot of division. If you have a look at the calendar where I'm at, it's a lot of division. Just make sure your little windows fit in. Whatever you do for your advent calendar, make sure your windows, whether it's like that, whether it's a flap that opens this way, up, whichever suits you, make sure your windows fit in. You know, the windows are the little green squares you see on mine. Mine is very basic. I was going to do it up, but I changed my mind. I'm just going to leave it like that. I don't want to be messing around with anything that's already done. I want to just continue on with the Christmas gear that we have. And whilst we are sitting here talking, I'm working on the V-stitch blanket. One of our subbies got sent me a private message. I forgot to take a screenshot of it and pop it on my page, but I will, saying that she has almost finished her V-stitch blanket and she's waiting for the border rounds now. So that's another thing that we hope to get complete before the end of the year. But what I'm going to do is focus on that border round once our Christmas gear is done. Okay, if you want to do another border round, we do have another border round for the V-stitch blanket here on the channel. You can check that out. Just write V-stitch blanket border round Wild Crochet Designs and it will come up. There's 2 rounds, I believe, yeah, parts 1 and 2. 1 tree up to 2 to go. I've decided not to, guys. I've decided not to put my Christmas tree up yet. I think I'm going to wait a couple of weeks because of all the Christmas gear that we've got going. I really want to get that done. And what I'm going to do is pop them in a tub under this table, just a small tub. We don't have very large projects yet, but they're coming. They're on this list. But I'm going to pop them all under the table. And when I pop the Christmas tree up, I'll try and hook them up there. If it's too heavy for that small Christmas tree, I'll pop them up on our big one. And that's not going up till, I don't know, a few weeks into December. So all I'm going to do is to show you what it looks like. I'll just pop it on my rose bush out the front. So you can see the picture of what it looks like hanging up on the tree. Whatever it is we've got hanging up ornaments. Other projects that are not hanging up ornaments, and there are other things like tree skirts or mistletoe or something else, they will be taken, the photos will be taken separately. But yeah, anyway, we'll see how we go, yeah? All right, I was thinking little pouches for the chocolate advent calendar. Yummy. No, chocolate. All I heard there was chocolate. Ding, 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 ding. Little radar went off. I get every year, I can take the chocolate out of the bought ones and put in the pouches. Good idea. Hang the pouches on a crochet cord. Okay, gotcha. Mary, are you doing a table runner? Will it match the mats? Adelaide Christmas pageant is this Saturday. Oh, that's nice. Fluffs. I don't think so. We've got tree skirt, placemat coaster, candy cane decoration, keyring Santa, pet toy, bauble decoration, advent calendar, snowman, napkin holder, bell decoration, and mistletoe. These are the projects I have at the moment. If we get time after all that, we might be able to. But, you know, we've already got a few table runners on the channel. We've actually got a candy cane table runner. That's an interesting one. And that's interesting the way I put it together as well. So we've got a candy cane table runner. It's not a candy cane. It's flat, but when you look at it from the top, it looks like a candy cane. So it's just like 3D illusional looking like thing. And we've also got a normal table runner, just plain rectangle table runner. That's basic, yeah. And no, we haven't got any table runners at the moment. If we get time, I'll pop one in, but I can't see that happening. I'd like to. I'm going to make that one. Sounds fun. The candy cane one is cute. It's nice to look at. And it's quite basic to make until you start to sew them together. And then you got to really focus on the sewing, yeah? And you have to sew them together. Although I think I mentioned to someone, if you wanted to crochet them together like a single crochet row, you could. It will change the look of the 3D look that it's showing. And I'd like that 3D look to look like a 3D look. And it's made with, was it made with diamonds? You know, I can't for the life of me remember. It was done about 5-6 years ago. So just type in Christmas table runners, Wow Crochet Designs on YouTube. Put Wow Crochet Designs because other table runners come up. Not that I'm telling you not to make theirs. But if you wanted to find that one there, you could also type in Candy Cane Table Runner. That might come up. Yeah. I'm hoping it's in one of our Christmas videos, yeah? Playlists. Okay, maybe put up the tree without decorations first so you can see how the cat reacts to it and any training you might do with water spray before risking damage to the decorations. Look, I'm a bit nervous about that claptrap. You are absolutely right. She is only 4.5. She'll be about nearly 5 months at the end of next week. She'll be 5 months at the end of next week. And that's still very young. So she'll be only 6 months when the Christmas tree goes up. It's very young. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Yes, you're probably right. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. She doesn't know anything. They're saying, well, look, the fat lot of good you are, Mary. You don't know. She doesn't know. And so hopefully we can sort that out with her, hopefully. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Already it drives me crazy when she's doing the, she tries to get up on the kitchen chairs to get up on the kitchen table. And I'm running around with that spray bottle. The spray doesn't work. She thinks I'm playing with her. And I shout out, no. No, yesterday I was shouting no 3 times. I went, no, no, no. Nothing. She wouldn't move. So I jumped up, got the spray bottle, and then she ran. But she really, it's like a game to her. Everything she does that's naughty is a game. And when we don't laugh, we get really angry. So it's not like we're, making her, oh, I just see, look at that, 3 double crochets in my V-stitch. Okay, let's take it undone. It's really for her, the blanket. I should just leave it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to take it undone. It's a big mistake. It'll be too noticeable. Don't you love it? Even I make mistakes. A lot. There's no excuse for Whiskey Whiskers. She's a kitten. The tree's hers. I know, right? The tree's mine. It's mine, all mine. Mine. Yeah, I can see her doing that. Should see how naughty she is. Oh my gosh, Fluffs. So naughty. Well, some of the stuff she does, I just think, where did you learn this? She's very clever. She's very clever. Spray bottle doesn't work. I know. What does work? Gosh, tried everything. I tried the nice sweet talk and giving her toys. You know, when you give them extra toys to play with instead of the table and chairs. No, she just walks around with those toys and she starts getting to those tables and chairs. I've used that method before. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I don't know. Anyway, moving right along. What was I going to tell you? I forgot what I was going to say. I've been trying to contact Green Butterfly. I haven't been able to contact her. I can't seem to find her anywhere. Hope everything's all right. You need Jackson Galaxy. What's a Jackson Galaxy? Middle? What is that? I don't know. I don't get out much. Mary, could you answer my question about superwash wool? I have not found an answer online. Did you send me the message about superwash wool? Did you send me? What do you want to know about it, hun? You're looking for a superwash wool. Is that what you want to know? Oh, superwash wool, the actual wool itself. I'm thinking of the cleaning stuff. What was the question? Can you rephrase the question? Is a cat behaviorist? Oh, is he? Okay. Oh, I didn't know such a thing existed. Is there such a thing, a cat behaviorist? I didn't even know such a thing existed. I don't get out much. No, I didn't know it existed. You want to know what, Claptrap, about the wool? What do you want to know? You can't find superwash wool? Or you want to know what the difference is between superwash and something else? Talk to me, baby. Talk to me. Did you send me a message on it, honey? He does the show My Cat from, where. I don't think we get that here. Maybe I should type it up and see how I can get to it, hey? I don't think we get it here in Australia, Middle. Do you know how I can get it? I'll work it out. I'll write it down. Yeah, I'll write that down. What was it again? My cat from Hello, Naughty Place. From, I nearly wrote the word naughty place. All right, there we go. Yes, I did at the beginning. Oh, I didn't see it. I did not see it. Let's go back to where you were. Claptrap. Hello, I have a question. Oh, here it is. I missed it. About superwash wool I've ordered for the baby garment. As superwash stretches, should I follow a pattern for 0 to 3 months or for the actual size 3 to 6 months? Good question. Claptrap, has the baby been born yet, darling? Let me know, please, first. Yeah, has the baby been born? Say yes or no. You don't have to overtype. Well, she might be born at... No, don't tell me that. Just say yes or no. And that'll give me the answer I need, because it depends on if baby's already born. No. Okay. See, since baby's not born, I would do 0 to 3 months. Like you said, if it stretches a little bit, depends also on whether baby is being born during those months of, the cooler months. If baby's born in a cooler month, then do 0 to 3 months. If baby's born in a summer month and it's going to get cooler, then do 3 to 6. And that way it'll fit baby from 3 to 6 months. Like you said, in January, but I will see him at 3 months. Oh, okay. All right, then that would mean I would go for the 3 to 6 months. Because if you did the 0 to 3 months and you're seeing him at 3 months, baby's already starting to grow. Yeah, I would go for the 3 to 6 month. If it's too big, mums will just leave it on them too big. It's okay, big. Better bigger than smaller. Yeah, nothing worse than it's too small, but that mum just won't put it on, obviously, because it wouldn't fit. Yeah, I would seriously be doing 3 to 6 months. I hope that helps. Yeah. And to be fair, the little outfit that I'm making, which I'm nearly finished, and as of this Thursday, I can go see the baby. So exciting. So I hope to get that finished by this weekend, and then book a time next week to go and see her. So that would be good fun. Good fun. Wouldn't mind seeing that baby. And the outfit that I'm making for him is 3 to 6 months. And I'm making it in 3 to 6 months because I'm making a little cotton jumpsuit, short jumpsuits, little shorts jumpsuit, open shoulder shorts. So when I get it done, I'll take a small video before giving it to her so you guys can have a look at it. That will be a pattern on the website and not actually one on YouTube. On YouTube, you'll get things like beanies, booties, and little small things that we can create for baby, yeah? I have a friend whose baby is going to be born early next year. I did a hat for 3 to 6 months. Yeah, be wary of the time. Actually, you know what? I did a 3-month-old, no, it was a newborn baby hat for a friend of mine who had a baby. And her baby was very small baby when he was born. He wasn't preemie or anything. It was just a small baby. And the hat was really big on him. She rolled it up. The year later, it wasn't just the hat. I made the jumpsuit. What did I make? A little cardigan, the hat, and the booties. Oh, and the blanket. So I gave her the whole kit and caboodle. And the baby wore that outfit the whole year later because a very small baby. Wore the beanie, wore the jacket, and still had the blanket the whole year later. And she used it again. She took a photo and said, look at this. 1 year later, it still fits him. I made the jacket a little big for him, and I made the blanket quite big and the beanie big. I did use a 10-ply of 4-weight yarn for him to keep him warm during winter. Didn't know it was going to be that big. And it was a newborn beanie. It wasn't even for a 3-month-old or a 6-month-old. It was newborn. Fit him for a whole year. And the reasoning is he was just a tiny baby. Sometimes you don't know. Yeah, you just don't know. Thanks. Is there a way of preventing the wool stretching? No. No. I'd like to say yes. And if someone comes up with a way to do that, tell me, because I'd like to know too. Wool stretches. It's as simple as that. Crochet, even more so, stretches more than achu, knitting. It stretches. It's as simple as that. It's going to stretch. So Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. I'm working on that, to be fair. Someone else has asked me to see if I can shrink a sweater for them. They asked me a long time ago. I tried my best. She got it back. She said, not bad, Mary, not bad. So it wasn't too bad. I, for the life of me, can't remember how I did it. I do have the instructions somewhere. I can't say that it will work, but it worked for her. And that I didn't know what the wool was. She just gave it to me and said, here's the sweater. Can you shrink this for me? Because I washed it in something and it was stretched. And I said, okay, well, I'll try. And I did, and it worked. And she said her daughter was able to wear it a few more times and it didn't look stretched. So when I can come up with something, or if you know someone who comes up with something, let me know. If I come up with something, I will let you guys know. I will do a tutorial on it. I really will, because I'd like to know myself how to do that. What stretched on me recently? What was it? Stay focused. Stay focused. Oh, oh my gosh, my brain. The sweater. The patchwork sweater. I couldn't get that out. Oh my gosh, that stretched on me a little bit. Yeah, being a 10 ply or a 4 weight, that did tend to stretch a little bit. So I am going to try and work out how to. That one might be a little difficult because it's made with raising the yarn up, but I'm going to try and see if I can, tighten that one up a little bit. And they do stretch after a while because I wear it all the time. And that's what it was. I wore it all the time. I used the wool wash garments often and they didn't stretch, but they were not super wash. Well, look, I don't know, Claptrap. Don't get me wrong. I will work on it because I am trying, even for myself, to get that patchwork sweater back to the way it was. I knew it was going to stretch because it's just the way it is. Yeah, that's the yarn. You know yourself. It is a superwash yarn. It is a wool. It is a 10 ply or a 4 weight, which is more stretchier, believe it or not. And that's another thing. 8 ply DK weight or 3 weight doesn't stretch as much, but it takes forever to make the project. A 2 ply or a 4, let's try that again. A 2 ply, let's try it again. A 4 ply or a 2 weight cotton will take forever to stretch as well because it's a thinner cotton. Okay, so it takes forever to make, but it takes forever to stretch as well. The thicker the yarn, this is my opinion because I've seen it happen all the time, the quicker it does to stretch. Whether or not, that's just my opinion, but I have seen that happen with most of my gear. The 8 ply doesn't stretch as much, whereas the 10 ply does. So the 3 weight won't stretch as much, but the 4 weight will. What weight are you using, Claptrap? What a time! Thanks, Fluffs. Cheers. Oof. I took too much in there. Oof. No breathing, just down with the water. Yeah, so I can't help you with that. I'd love to. When I remember how I did that sweater, I can tell you that, but I can't see it sorting itself out. Thanks, Fluffs. You're laughing at me. Oh, it's a dirty job. Someone got to do it. It's a dirty job. Someone's got to laugh at me. I had to do half this row again. Well, excuse me. And you know what? I think I did this row, the white one, or cream one, whatever, on the channel last time. Because I only seem to do this on the channel. That's why it's not getting done. I sit here, when I say on the channel, on the live, I sit here during the live and I do this. I don't know why it takes so long to do. Oh, let's remove that stitch marker for a minute. I don't know why it's taking so long. You're too cute and funny. Oh, Fluffs. Oh, I like you. I like you. Do you like that? I like you. Don't confuse me right now. Oh, wait a minute. We're going to drop the cream and add the yellow or the gold. There you go. And then we pass that cream that way, don't we? Yes. Stay focused, everyone. Turn. Oh, we're going to do the chains, don't we? Excuse me. She's forgotten, guys. It's been a long time since I've picked this blanket up. 2, and let's put that over there, and let's go 3, and let's turn her. Notice how she's a girl. I forgot to put stitch marker back in. Come on, woman, stay focused. Yeah. So hopefully you're having fun with creating our Christmas gear. What's next is the snowman. Now the snowman is a ornament, so it's going to be a small snowman. It will be for either the tree in here or the other tree. So that's very exciting. And obviously the bells, but I think the bells, we could even hang the bells up in here somewhere. Like, right, see that little hook right there? I don't know if you can see that. There's a little hook right there. We can hang the bells there. That would be cute. It doesn't have to stay on a Christmas tree. It can just be hung up there. And that's a hook. A hook. You know, hook. Where she's getting these accents from. Yeah, so that's a hook, and we can hang it up on the hook. It doesn't have to be on the tree. And also on that hook can dangle the mistletoe that Middle-earthians has chosen the colours for, in honour of Bonnie allowing her to do it for her. So I tell you what, we've got such a great community here on our channel. We really do. And the lovely Bonnie, if you weren't watching the other day, gave her live antics over to Middle-earthian. So that's very nice. Yeah. Claptrap says 10 ply because you said that's your going to use in your tutorial and it's for winter. But most baby yarn is 4 ply. 4 ply. Okay, I said I was going to use 10 ply. What was I using it for? What am I making? I don't even remember what I'm making. What am I making, honey? I noticed in the placemat you chain up to, then the 3 is this to cover the gap. Chain up to, then the 3 is this. Yes. Did I not say that on the tutorial? So slack. I'm so slack. So slack. Yes, the chain 2 is to fill in the space so you don't see. And in actual fact, I can't see it. I have tried everywhere. Oh, hang on. Here we go. No, that's not it. That's not it. There it is, right there. There should be like a gap right there, but it's not because we've done the chain 2. There are other versions. This is just one version I like to use. I will be using other versions in the future, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Still floored that she gave me to me. Yes, I know. It's so exciting. Sorry, 8 ply wool. Yes, 8 ply. But what did I say I was making? Did I tell you what I was making? I don't remember saying what I was making. That's scary. I can't remember. Is it a girl or a boy, or you're not sure yet, Claptrap? Let me know if it's a girl or a boy, or if you say not sure. That would be good. Otherwise, we'll just stick to making some beanies, booties. I can make winter booties. I'm going to make some summer booties as well, like little sandal things for the boy that I'm making for. But you guys can make yours in girly colours if you like, yeah? But I'm going to make mine for a boy, like a little flip-floppy thong kind of thing. Sandals, really. We'll just call them sandals. Yeah, let me know. Is it going to be a boy or a girl, or you're not sure, Claptrap? Just say not sure, or boy or girl, whichever it is. Oh, you know, also depends on the couple whom is having the baby, because a friend of mine said, oh, I like only browns. So whenever you make something for me in the future for my baby, it has to be brown. I went, oh, brown for a girl? Yeah, brown. She says, okay. You didn't say only the yarn weight. It's a boy. I was hoping to make a vest. Oh. I didn't say I was making a vest, but well, like a little, well, yeah, okay. I don't know. You said born in January, yeah? What are we on now? November. We've got Christmas. Cutting it fine. We did say we were going to do it before Christmas. I remember that much. I do remember that much. That's right. For a boy. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Baby. Claptrap. I'll keep it in mind because I know we're doing things for babies. I don't remember saying vest, but that's all right. Did I say I was making a vest? I don't remember saying it. We could do a little basic thing, you know, if we wanted to. Oh, I can see the connections getting darker for some reason. Why? Why is it getting darker? Do I have to go right back to make it lighter? Oh, there it is. You've got to go. Let's just wait here then, shall we? It's getting lighter as I move back. But I have to work. You know when you have to work? I need the light. Bad enough I didn't bring the glasses in. Let's all have a drink, guys. Cheers. We could make a, what's it called? Like a gelée thing. Gelée? Like a, I don't know what to call it. I think it's called a gelée, where you kind of have it sitting over baby. Just like this, right? Like a little vest thing that goes straight down, not V or anything, just goes straight down. And maybe it goes kind of like that and has a little button there you can click there. If you wanted to put buttons, I get a little bit nervous with babies and buttons. However, I'm doing buttons on the outfit I'm making for my friend, and I'm going to tell her, don't let baby wear this while he's sleeping, because buttons, they end up everywhere, and I tighten mine up real tight, but you don't know, you don't know. It could come undone. Baby could find a way to get it undone. A vest can be a unisex, just change the colors. Some of those self-patterning flower yarn for knitting works are okay with single crochet, and single crochet will take us forever. Look, leave it with me, Claptrap. You will see other baby gear go up as well, because I've already planned some of those other items, okay? So keep in mind that there are other baby gear, there are other baby items going up. Whether or not I get the vest done before Christmas, cutting it fine, honey. Cutting it fine. I'd already planned for other projects before Christmas for baby. But we'll see. Is that okay? Can you hang out a little bit before I put this, whatever it is I decide to put up? It's not like a vest. It's like a little thing that just goes over. It's up to you whether you want to put a tie up or a button on it. But we can just go over and just sit over there like me, like wearing a skivvy or a long sleeve top, and baby can wear it over that. And that way he looks cute as well as comfort and warmth. Well, now I'm having to make a lap gown for a friend. I've found 2 ideas for her, but hopefully I can find others. She originally wanted it for her birthday, but I can't, as her birthday is in November. You won't be able to do that, no. Yes, to wear over clothes with a wide square or V-neck. I have until April. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Then we can, that's what I'm saying. Before Christmas might be a little difficult. But again, leave it with me, because I'm not saying it won't happen. Yeah. And it's more likely after Christmas. Yeah. Always Christmas, I'm snowed under. Now, you know yourself, all we're doing is creating for Christmas. And we create gifts for our family and friends as well, whether it's mittens, fingerless gloves, beanies, scarves, little vests, whatever. But we are creating for family and friends, and I do that every year as well. So cutting it fine. But I'm thinking a nice little square one, because it would be easier to create. You don't have to count too much. You just go up to here, and then you keep it open there, and you start there and work your way up. That sort of thing. It would be easy to make that way. Yeah. All right, leave that with me, and we'll play around with some stuff, Claptrap. Definitely doing booties and beanies and things like that. Definitely doing those. And maybe you can add those to your projects. And maybe you can make the beanies and the booties first while you're waiting for the vest or something else. Cardigan-y. Is that a word? Cardigan-y? That's not even a word. Something toppy to go over his shirt or her shirt or whatever. Yeah, I hope that's okay with you, Claptrap. But definitely we're going to see other things come up, like booties and things. Could be a round neck, of course. Yes. Leave it with me, Claptrap. I'll see what I can do. I've got to finish my friend's outfit first. And Claptrap, if you read patterns, that pattern will be up on my website. And I will of course, I'll let you guys know first when things go up, because you are first point of call here at YouTube. You guys are my first point of call. And then I start sending them out to the subscriber of the year, and all that. But you guys will be my first point of call. Always has been since I started here at YouTube 7 years ago, 8 years, something like that. It was the end of the year 2017. But I didn't start until the beginning of 2018. Gina, hi Gina, lovely to see you, darling. Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. She's singing now. Hope you are well, Gina. Yes, I hope you are well. Gina, have you seen our Christmas placemat? I know you've seen it probably on the channel, but have you seen it up close? Gorgeous. I love it a lot. Whiskey, Skippy's in the house, Fluffs. Skippy's in the house. Let's have a drink. Cheers. I took too much again. Oh, that'll teach me. Look at the eyes going watery. And I've got this makeup today. It's not very good. I bought this eyeliner. I didn't buy it. It was in my stock, this eyeliner. And it was really, really thin. And I thought, that's not the eyeliner I buy. So I'm rubbing it and rubbing it. Nothing was coming off. Or going on, I should say. So I just stopped. It's gone all red now. Both my eyes have gone red. So I just go and get my own next time. I ran out of my other one. I should have just gone and bought it. That'll teach me. Been a while. Slow down. I know, right? Slow down. I'm going to be choking on lime. We can't have that. The cat's going to come in and have to save me. Yeah, kitty. Kitty. Help me. Yeah, so Christmas projects are coming. Baby gear is coming. And it's all happening. I wouldn't risk wool against a baby's skin, no matter how smooth, but wool breathes, so better for baby. I'm happy to use acrylic or accessories. Okay. The outfit I'm making for my friend that I'm almost done is made in cotton. Okay. It's made in one color, but to be fair, I'm not liking the color. And I'm thinking I might have to, I'll see. It's made in, I don't know which color it's made. I don't know if I've got some in here. I don't think I have. No, I don't think I've got the color in here because it's in the other room. It's like a gray. I thought it was a brown, but it's coming up as a gray, and I don't know if I like it. I really don't know. Hope that made sense. Yes, hope that made sense. It's one of those things when you're trying to explain something and you don't know if it makes sense, yeah? Would you suggest a texture blanket for someone who wants a fancy but warm blanket? Texture blanket. The thing with texture blanket middle is it'll take longer to create. If they're in a hurry for the blanket, don't suggest textured. What I do with people is I find blankets that I know I can make. Sometimes I find blankets I have in my stock, which is good for me sometimes. And first I send them pictures of those. So if they want those, they say, oh, yeah, I have one. If they don't want those, I start sending them pictures of blankets I know I can make without having to look at a pattern, which is 99% of them, right? These days, unless I'm designing the pattern, then I need to look at a pattern, yeah? But most of the times if they say, oh, I'll call the midwife, I show them a call the midwife, or I'll show them a 10, 12-point star blanket, or I'll show them whatever, and they'll say, oh, I want one of those, or no, I don't want any of those. But then they'll see something, they'll think, I want that. So try to show them things that you know is going to benefit you for now, because you're saying to us that you're got a lot on for before Christmas. I have no blankets that I don't have. I have to have a pattern for. I don't have to have a pattern for. Okay, so either way, you can pick blankets that you like, find some pictures online, know that you can make that blanket and send them a picture and say, look, doesn't have to be in these colors or this color. You can choose the colors you want, but what about this blanket? What about that blanket? What about this? And you give them the option to choose a blanket that you know you can do. Yep. And then if they say no to all of that, then you can talk about other things like textured blankets or, fancy blankets. But for now, I would, because you're rushed with your crochet on the channel at the moment, I would suggest making something that's going to be quick. These are mistakes that I've made before where I thought, oh, it's Christmas. Someone's come to me in November. Oh, I can make them that blanket. No, it's November. I can't make the blanket from November. Not while I've got the channel and everything else going. So you need to focus on what is going to be easier for you as well as look good for baby or for your friend. Beautiful Annette. Hello, lovely to have you here. Okay, good. I have a few patterns for blankets. Yes, find the easiest ones first, and if you had some in stock, which you don't, but if you had some in stock, send the pictures to your friend. Get those out first. First, if you had one in stock or two in stock, send those ones. If they say no, so that's okay, I've got these, and then you send them all the ones that you do like that you can create quickly. And she says no, then you start getting into textured and fancy stuff. But tell them if you're going to want textured work, it's going to take me longer. So that gives them the option to know they have to wait another couple of weeks or something like that. Be honest, because that's what I wasn't doing. I was just saying, oh, I know I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. It'd be easy to do a blanket, but it doesn't help me when I've got the channel and everything else. So I would suggest checking with all the easy stuff first. Sorry, I've been so quiet. I'm trying to get a discount on Christmas present, and it's protecting to be challenging. Oh, it's challenging. Don't you love it? Proving, not practicing. Oh, don't worry about it. It is. These things are challenging. Don't worry, Laurie. It's all good, hun. We're here. We've been there. We've done that. We still do. Water time. I'm not going to choke this time, Fluffs. Little sips. Little lady sips. Ooh, little lady sips. I'm sorry. I thought I'd put that in. Cheers. Lady me. I mean, yes. As if. I mean, yes. I'm a lady. I'm a lady. Ooh, I'm a lady. No. I'm not going to pretend to be something I'm not. I would also like to make a hexagon cardigan for a 9 to 12 month and a 1-year-old, but what size should the hexagons be? That's something you'll have to work on. What you need to do is find out the measurements for a 1-year-old. I would make it for a 1-year-old because they're a hexagon cardigan, so they can be loose and baggy. I suppose it'd be difficult to be baggy on a newborn or a 9-month-old, but I would check the measurements for a 9-month-old or a 1-year-old and make your hexagon to suit half. The actual hexagon that you're making, the piece, you're going to make that folded in half and make it to suit. Like if you've seen my hexagon cardigan, yeah, we're doing the same with the baby as you would do with a hexagon cardigan, yeah. So you would say, let's say the baby's measurements are, I don't know, 30 centimeters. Probably not, but let's just say 30. I don't know because I haven't looked at measurements for ages, so I wouldn't have a clue. So if it's 30 centimeters and you're going to make half the hexagon, you would need to make yours 15 centimeters. If it's 45, so we'll say 50 to be even. If it's 50 centimeters all the way around, you would need to make a 25 centimeter hexagon. And so once it's folded, it's quartered again, is it? Yes, it is. I'm trying to remember how I did it. I opened it up and showed you the measurement from one side to the other from memory, and that would be 25 centimeters. But once it's folded, it's quartered. It's halved again. So that's half of 25. Half of 24 is 12, 13 centimeters, something like that. Okay. So if it's folded, I hope that makes sense. Have a look at my hexagon cardigan when we're about to do the measurements. After I say head off on your own and do this many rows, and then I come back and I show you how to measure it for your body size. That's how you do it for baby. You get baby's chest measurement in width, and that's how you do it for baby. I hope that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. I wouldn't do it on the channel because if everybody says to me, oh, can I have one for a 4-year-old? I have to do a 4-year-old. Can I have one for a 1-year-old? I have to do a 1-year-old. It'll just take me forever. If everybody says, like if I've got 28,000 subscribers and they all want different ages, I'll be there for the next 10 years making hexy cardigans. Not that I have a problem with that, but it's a lot to make. Just check chest measurement of baby and you can do your divisions that way, yeah? And then the length, you have to once again work out length on baby, yeah? Like the queen. There's no queen here, Fluffs. No, I'm not going to plan. I'm not going to say I'm a queen. Oh, well, I am a queen of crochet. But that's it. Nothing queeny about me. Cheers. No, 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 I'm a little bit of a nerd like that. I don't claim to be anything fancy. Fancy's for someone else. I've got two hexie cardies to make. One is almost half done. Now, you're flying through those hexies. Don't ask me any more questions, though, Middle. Because I don't have time before Christmas to answer them. They'll only happen, the answers will only come after Christmas, guys. Any questions you have, all the answers will come after Christmas. You know what it's like. It really, look, Christmas is time. It's one of those times I love so much, but it is a busy time for me before Christmas. And we usually do a little dinner here and we invite, you know, the kids' in-laws and things like that. So it's going to be a very busy year this year. I know for my son's girl, her in-laws, her parents can't come because she's from overseas and her family's from overseas. She lives here in Australia, but her family lives overseas. So I don't think they'll be able to come to ours unless they come visiting Australia. That would be nice. Well, that's on top of all my other projects. I still have to finish the shawl for my friend's wedding. Prioritize Middle. Remember what I said? Get what's important done first. Yeah. What was funny? What was funny? What was funny? Middle, you're funny. Oh, I missed that. I even missed that one. Oh, it means you're funny because you have all these projects. Because you have all these projects. But get prioritized. Find the ones you need to have done first. It's a mistake that I've made in the past. Won't make that again after something that's happened more recently. Yeah, won't make it again. The problem is, of course, is that I have to make them before I've even seen the baby. But it's a long time since I had one. There are hexie tutorials for 2-year-olds and up on YouTube. You can make it like for a 2-year-old and just use a thinner yarn, like if they use a 10-ply 4-weight, you could use the 8-ply 3-weight. You could also use a 4-weight. I'm sorry, let's try that again. A 4-ply or a light 2-weight, and just do an extra few rounds. Do you know what I mean? Like there's many ways that you could adjust to suit. Now, if I don't know who's done the two-year-old tutorials, but have a look at the tutorials. If they show measurements for a baby, then you can follow those measurements when you create your hexie. I hope this is making sense. Yeah. I can't think of, I could probably try doing one, but I'm not going to guarantee you. There's before Christmas, nothing, absolutely nothing. You'll get beanies, you'll get a booties, but hexie cardigan, that's not happening. It's a reality. I'm being honest, Claptrap. I don't want to say, oh, I'll think about it, and then it doesn't go up. No, I just want to be honest with you now. And being honest live is the best thing. I don't want any trouble. Someone said to me once, but you said that we were going, I did too. I go back and I watch it. What was I thinking of? You know, I do that all the time on my channel. I think, I get off the live, I think, what did I just promise them? Am I stupid or am I stupid? I do it all the time. That's why I now say I'm not going to make the promise. I'm going to do some things on the channel for baby, but I will not make a promise of doing anything before Christmas. You might see the beanie. You might see the booties. You know, something small, quick and easy that can be done in a few hours, you know. But cardigans, sweaters, little things like that, they're not so little when you think about it. Babies, they're little, but they're not that little. I know that sounds weird. They are little, but they have circumference measurements. They have, you know, widths to think about, lengths to think about. They're not that little. And they grow very quickly. So I would suggest, do you really need to make the hexie cardigan? Can't you make that for the 2-year-old when he turns 2? She, he, they, them, when they turn 2, whoever the baby is. You're already doing a little valet? You're already doing a little gilet or a cardigan thing, a little vest thing. Isn't that enough? Oh, look what I've done. I got crochet happy and forgot to raise the yarn up. Excuse me. Let's make sure I didn't make any mistakes. That's the point. I find a free pattern that talks about the width of the garment. If it does talk about the width of the garment, then you're okay. Length, you know what you do for length? This is ridiculous, but this is what I do for length. Are you ready for this? When my children were born, I grabbed the hand there. there, hello, there. And I'd go like that. And I knew that the whole body, as a newborn, landed right there, right across there. I knew exactly how long it was. And I just took in a few inches with my fingers or centimeters with measuring tape, whatever. I worked it that way. Then I went out and bought a doll. Now, you've seen that doll. I use it to upload beanies. You've seen the doll, right? Marge, I call it. That doll is the length of a newborn baby. So I use that measurement on that doll for a newborn baby. I don't use the chest measurement because the doll itself is too thin around the chest. Took me a while to work that out, yeah? And it's too thin around here as well. So I don't use the neck or the chest measurements on the doll. But for the length, it's the size of a newborn baby. So you might find, and it's probably expensive, but you might find a doll in the store somewhere. You can get a cheap one, I'm sure, that has similar lengths to the newborn baby, a newborn baby, and you can work on that. But width-wise, if they've given you width-wise, then that's good. If they haven't given you width, then that's where things go wrong. You really need to have width measurements, get them right, yeah? Nothing worse than getting that wrong. And then the length, you can just add. The thing with the length, the best part with the length is you can just add if something goes wrong. You can add at the end. And if they say, oh, it's really short for my son or my daughter, say, give it back to me. 2 days' time, I'll have 6 more rows put on there or a border rounds or something, and I'll give it back to you. And that'll be it. It works. It really does. I don't think I will see the child again in person for the next 5 years, next few years. Well, that happens. It's funny, isn't it? But it's okay, you know, because you just want to make something nice when newborn. Yeah. And oh, my stitch marker's gone missing. Here it is. Hello. Oh, Mary, stay focused. She's not focused. What a time. Thanks. Russ, I'll have a drink. Thanks, Fluff. Since Green's not here, I don't know where Green is. I left a message. I've got nothing back. Hope she's all right. I do hope she's okay. She could be holidaying. You know, that happens. People do go on holidays. It's the distance. Yes. Yes, same. Though I have the same problem with other people I know as well. You never answered my question, Fluffs. Are you avoiding me? No, Fluffs is not avoiding you. She loves you. Fluffs loves you, Middle. She loves you. Gina says, hi, what have I missed? Oh, Gina, you missed the placemat for Christmas, but that's up and running now on the channel, so you can make your own. You missed nothing. I'm doing the V-stitch blanket just for fun. You missed me letting everyone know that tomorrow or Friday we will have our 12-step transition blanket step 11. Very exciting. Uploaded either Thursday night or Friday morning. Yes. And we will have our snowman for the Christmas tree, little ornament, that will go up on Monday, if it doesn't go up Friday. More likely Monday, yeah? Now, avoiding Mary already answered it for you. Mary already answered it for you. Yes, I did. I'm a good girl, aren't I, Fluff? Sometimes, not always. Sometimes I'm very naughty, but we won't talk about that. Oh, you're still here. But you're very naughty. Okay. She said I'm funny, and I asked why, and all she said was, ask Mary. Ask Mary. No, I answered it. I said, you're funny because you're saying how all these projects that you have. That's what we were talking about. Remember we were talking about the projects, and you said, I've got another 10,000 million to do, and I said, I don't know if that's what I said. I can't remember. I'm just making this stuff as I go along. Let's have another drink. I've noticed Karen and Green Butterfly away a lot. Also, I miss Yvonne. Yvonne comes in occasionally. Karen, I know, goes on cruises a lot. I don't know what happened to Green. One day she was there, the next day she was gone. Cheers. Finished. Yay. That's why I'm thinking she's on holiday in my brain, yeah? Okay, I thought it was something else. No, it wasn't anything, Middle. It wasn't anything. We muck around on the channel, darling. You know that. We have a lot of fun. Some of us are naughty, like me. Not me. No, not me. Some of us are naughty, like me. Not me. And some of us are good, like me. No. Green hasn't been on my live for quite a while. I would say she's on holidays. Cheers. To be fair, oh, fingers crossed. But to be fair, there has been some drama in Queensland with weather. Queensland and Sydney, we copped it too, but not as bad. Fingers crossed she's okay. Fingers crossed she's okay. Yeah, fingers crossed. Middle making drama. Oh, no, don't make drama, Middle. Middle's a good girl. She doesn't make drama. Middle's the good one. Mary's the naughty one. Who is this Mary you speak of? She's the naughty one. Bad Mary, bad. No. It was me. Yes, I'm always the good one. Thank you, Mary. Oh, good, Middle. Anytime, baby. Anytime, sweetheart. All right. Hey, I've got a dilemma, guys. You want to hear it? Yes, I'm here. Yes, I have. Love it. Okay, I'm glad you've seen it. I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? What happened? I forgot to move my yarns over. It's all stuck everywhere. I have a dilemma. It's a physical dilemma. I was hoping you would help me. All right, let's talk about my dilemma. This guy right here. What shall I do with it? I'm finding that it's very dry, and from here to here it's so thin. Do I cut it short and layer it? What? It's just going to come out like a little frizz ball. Or do I just get it, what do you call it? Just get it checked and find out what the hairdressers can do. Mind you, I haven't been to the hairdressers in years. That's probably why. I just do it myself. I just go like this. It's done. Cut it, yes. Fluffs, you know what's going to happen? I look like someone who got electrocuted. It'll go like that. Trim the ends. Okay, well, I've done that many times before. That doesn't work. I don't know. I have to think about it because it's so bad. And it's only bad because I've been colouring since I was 21. You know, I've been greying since I was 21. I mean, I've been colouring since I was 21. What about a bop? Oh, I'm not keen on a bop. It just doesn't... All this big face here. I don't know. Get a professional to trim it. Trim then, yes. I'm on semi-holiday. That's why I can be here. Now, Saturdays are grueling early. I don't manage to come on very often. That's all right, Claptrap. We're so glad to see you, darling. We love seeing you. You've been with us for a long time. Do you remember when you started with us, hun? Oh, I'm trying to remember. When you started. You were around when... Were you around in 2020? I'm trying to remember this now. You try leaving conditioner in your no treatments. Conditioner. Yes. I should put a conditioner treatment in or something. I used to do that years ago. I used to buy the fancy shampoo. I think I don't think it's a shampoo. I think it is an age thing. Yeah. And all the little fluffs are grown back from because I lost a lot of hair when I used to ironing. I lost a lot doing that. So glad I stopped ironing. I wish I could have 2 different times for my lives, but 7 p.m. both days is the only time that works. Yes, around 2020. I thought so, Claptrap. Be careful with the lives, Middle, because I find that Wednesdays is a lot of work for me. It's so much work. I have to start. Buffered for a few seconds, but all good now. Okay, that's good. Yeah, no, I find that Wednesdays is a lot of work for me because I'm so busy during the week that I can't sometimes feel like I just want to cancel it. Many times I've wanted to cancel Wednesday's live. And there is an occasion, if I'm not feeling 100%, I'll just, cancel the live. It's what I do. And I know I was almost ready to cancel today's live even because I'm so far behind. Not because of anything. I was just so far behind with my work. That I was going to cancel it. I need to get my patterns up on the website. They need to go up. Oh, they need to go up. I made all these promises and they're not going up. So, yeah, I need the time for that. And so I was hoping maybe to cancel today's live, but I ended up going on instead. I had my hair. I was Farrah hairstyle. Now I can't find a style that I like. Frustrating. Yes, I know. What happens, I don't know if it's you, but with me, I think age and all sorts of yucky things that happen to women, your hair falls out. Do you know what my hair used to be like? I'm not kidding. it used to sit here. It was woof, so thick. It was so thick, so big. I remember once getting so frustrated, I just grabbed one chunk, cut it there, and one chunk there. I had like 2 spots right there. I was young. I was about 14 or 15 or something. But it was one of those things where I couldn't control it. It was so full, and each strand was so thick that if I plucked it, or if I pulled one out, I had a little bit of, not always, but I would get like a little blood spot because it would bleed. It was so thick. That's how thick my strands were. Now look at it. This is, oh no, this is only a few years later. So many years later. And I think what happens with us when we get older, hair goes a bit weary, I meant to say wiry. Took a while as lots of people didn't get what I wanted. Now my stylist knows exactly what I want. Your hair looks great, Middle. It looks amazing. But I know that short hair always looks good because if it's kept short, it stays fresh. You don't have all these wiry ends. Yeah, so I understand that. People keep saying, oh no, but you're at an age now, you need to cut it short. Well, cutting it short's not that easy for me because it's just going to go ding. It's going to look like Don King. Who knows who Don King is? I thought my hair thinning was mostly due to sluggish thyroid. It probably is, Claptrap. I don't know. It's sad for women because we get to a certain age and our hair starts to thin. Not that I'm older than 29. Oh, I'm the oldest looking 29 person you'll ever meet. 29-year-old, the oldest looking 29-year-old you'll ever meet. Yeah, so if I didn't have short hair, a short thinned out hair, I'd be getting migraines all the time. Look, to be fair, when I'm not on the live or when I'm not going out to functions and things, I tie it back all the time, which is why it's like that, because I just it's just annoying. So I'm thinking it's probably time, maybe I layer it, maybe I shorten it and layer it so it's a little short, fluffy bob. I don't know. That's why I thought I'd get your opinion, guys. Well, Fluffy says to cut it short. What does everybody else think? Middle says just to get a trim. Fluffy says cut it short. What do people think I should do with my hair? I think, I've had the same hairstyle. Still there? Oh, we're all still there. I don't know what I did. I knocked the wrong button. Are we all still here? I think we're all still here. Keep the length but layer it. Well, your hair looks lovely. Only you know the conditions, so just don't tell anyone. Oh, it's too late now. I went and did it live. I don't know what I did with the video there. I can't tell you. Lost you for a minute. I know, it just disappeared on me. I went to touch something and it disappeared. So I went back to go back to the live and it says, do you want to resume? And I said, yes. All right. Laurie says, my daughter has thick hair and she has it at about shoulder length and that looks really good. She used to keep it up very long, but shoulder length is working very well. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm too scared to go to the hairdressers. You know why? They look at a woman my age, 29, and they say, we cut it short. No worries. We make short. And they've got that accent too, yeah? And they say, come, you cut. We cut all off. No worries. And they give you this bob, and I just don't, with my face, it's not going to look right. I think try to layer it if you're unhappy with it. Rethink. Yeah. I'm thinking a layering sounds like a good idea. Cheers, everyone. I once asked a hairdresser for long layers, and I thought long layers meant that it was going to be layered like the longest will be there and then there and then there. The shortest length was way up here. The longest was there. And I went, oh, and it just looked like a little dog, fluffy ears, dog with fluffy ears. It looked terrible. It's not normal hair. It looks normal, but it's not. My hair was always thin, but when it became like a rat's tail, I stopped having long hair. The silver lining is that I don't end up sitting on it anymore. Okay, I got you. Definitely not a bob. No. Thanks, Laurie. A bob is no good for people with a round face or a big face, yeah? Not that I have a very big face. She can say anything she likes. Yeah, definitely not good for a person with a bigger face. If you're if you've got a big face, but you've got a long, big face, that looks all right. Try the Brad Mando, that YouTube guy you can cut at home. What is it? Brad Mando? Brad Mando? I cut my own hair at home, but I don't layer it. Brad Mando. Never heard of him. I'll check it out. Hair. Cut. I'll check it out. Oh, I put 2 T's for cut. She can't spell. Definitely think keep the length, but layer it. Yeah. Look, I'll think about it. It's something to think about. It really is something to think about. And I'm going to get the opinion of my daughter. I've been taking pictures of different hairstyles. I'm going to get my daughter's opinion at that and see what she says. Because, you know, her opinion matters. It does. She's modern, you know. She's young. She's modern. She gets it. I don't get it. I don't know. I just don't want it to feel like steel wool. You know what steel wool is? You know those little scourer things that are very prickly? That's what my hair feels like. I cut my own hair pretty often too. Well, look, it started way before 2020. I have been to hairdressers and I say, give me a trim. Yeah, give me a trim and it's this long. And I walk out with it that short. And I think that is not a trim. I'm sorry. Every hairdresser I go to, they want to cut it all off. Oh, they think, oh, what can we do with this fluff stuff? What can we do? And they want to do things to it. And I think, go away. Stop doing it. Can't cut my hair yet. Can't dye it either. Okay. Well, I dye it, but I'm this close to saying, hey, let the greys come out. I'm going blonde again next week only because of the grey. Okay, well, look, you know, I've been very unlucky. Truthfully, I've been greying since I was 21 years old. So I greyed very young, which is a reason why I colour it. But I used to have like a real dark, it was like you can see it by the eyebrows. It's like a dark brown, light black. It was more of a black. It was very dark. And I used to colour it black. And as you know, after a while, no matter how black you colour it, the greys, they still show up when you're doing it dark. So I started doing it light. Like this is called a light brown. It should come up as a light color, almost like an ash blonde, right? But it doesn't because my hair's naturally dark, yeah? And plus I've been using the color for years. It's still stained on it. It's probably why it's so dry. Luffy, you were half right the other day. Yes, not sure what that means, but there you go. Yeah, I just thought I'd ask. I was curious of what you guys thought of it. Be interesting to find out what people think of my hair. You guys say you like it, but it's very wiry. It's like really dry, very wiry. I'm thinking layers. I'm not sure at this stage, but I'll let everyone know. You'll see it when it happens. And, you know, it'll probably happen just before Christmas so that I can keep the style during Christmas. It's not going to happen now. Now I'll just give it, you know, the normal trims that I do. They're like this kind. Actually, I don't do that anymore. I don't. I put it in thin lacquer bands down here to the length I want to cut off. And each set, like a set of, I don't know, I don't count them, right? 1, 2, 3. But I have all these little strands of hair in different lacquer bands. And then I just cut it across the lacquer, the side, the length of the lacquer band. Each lacquer band has to be the same length of the other bit of hair. And then I cut it. And it has to be done while my hair is ironed straight. So once it's straight, and then I do it. People say, don't do it straight because your hair's curly. When it bumps up, it doesn't look straight. Well, my hair never looks straight because it's so curly. So I wasn't worried about it. Cut it just below shoulder. You'll love it. Just below the shoulder. There, right there. Okay, well, it's something to think about. Because it's this long now. So just below the shoulder would mean taking off, woof, all that woof. Listen to me, woof. Middle's purple blue. I know that. Middle's purple blue. Yes. Yes, middle's purple blue. We'll see. Yeah. I can see the shoulder. Yeah, I can see that working right there. And in fact, if you look at it, it's so thin here that it's almost working. And actually, if you layer it too, it'll get a bit thicker so it won't look so flat on my head. Oh, this is what I'm thinking. It will thicken it. Thank you. Exactly what I said. A friend of mine, and here's a fact. A friend of mine, she came to visit me. And I haven't seen her for a while. And she cut out, I didn't think she cut it out. I think it just grew out all the colour she had in her hair. And when she came to visit me, I said to her, oh my gosh, why does your hair look amazing? It looks so fresh and just looks amazing. She goes, what do you mean amazing? It's grey now. It's all grey now. There's no colour in it. I said, that's why. You're not dyeing it. You're not putting any chemicals in your hair. Your hair looks so soft. It looks so bouncy. It looks so fresh. I'm this close to letting the greys come through. Well, one day now it's after midnight. Yes, yes. I want mine above shoulders, but my landlady, also a hairdresser, insists slightly longer than shoulders. Curly, culturally, short hair is not on. Oh, yes, I know in some places, yes. Or maybe I just have a very round face. No, actually, I think you're kind of right. And a lot of people tell me don't cut your hair because it's a boy's hairstyle. I'm thinking, what are you talking about? I'm a girl. But yeah, a lot of people say that. I'm with you on that, Mary, going grey. Oh, look, I'm starting to think my friend, her hair, I couldn't believe it when I saw it. Now, I've known this girl a very long time. Let's just say her daughter was, this is how I met her. Her daughter was born the same week as my daughter. We were in the same hospital together. And she said, and get this, and this is real, that I had came straight out of labour. I don't remember this because I might have been medicated. Walked into her room and said, where's the gym? I want to do aerobics because I just had a baby and I want to lose the baby belly. She said, that's what I said to her. And she said, no, when did you have the baby? And I said, oh, this time. And she says, that was only a few hours ago. I said, I was so happy, right? Obviously still medicated. And she said, you better go back to bed and then go tomorrow. Okay, I'll go tomorrow. She goes, it's not on till tomorrow anyway. Okay, so I went to bed. And I don't remember anything else. In fact, and the only reason we met up with each other again was because at our local nurse station where we go after you leave the hospital, you go to visit a nurse, your local nurse. And it's about a week after you leave the hospital, something like that. We went there and apparently she lives literally a few streets away from me. That's how, it was just unusual that it happened like that. And she went to the same nurse and this nurse put us both in the same mother group. And a mother group that when you're a parent of the first child, you get invited to a mother group. You don't want to go, that's okay. But I thought, why not go? It'd be fun for me, fun for baby. And I went to this mother group and she was there. She says, aha, you're the one at the other hospital the other day who said, and I said, no. She says, yes, you were wearing this. And she explained my pajamas and my slippers. And I went, what? That's me. She said, yeah. And I was so on medication that I don't remember saying that. But I've known her that long. That goes to show it's a long time. Our children are adults, yeah? And her hair has always looked very flat and a little bit dull, only because I didn't know this. It was all that chemical that was in the dye, because now she's got the grey hair. It looks stunning. It's shiny. It's full. It's bouncy. It looks great. It really does. It really does. Once mine goes all the way white, I'll stop colouring, says Laurie. Okay. Laurie, I would love white hair. I had white as a little one. Then it went darker. Oh, that's interesting. I had really, really black hair as a child. Then it sort of went into a dark brown, into getting a bit lighter. What a time. Okay, Fluffs, thanks. She makes a lot of noise, doesn't she? Just say drink. Let's drink. No, she's got to shout it out. Cheers. Anyway, so I've taken about, 12, 15 something photos, and I'm going to give it to my daughter, and she's going to say eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and we're just going to pick one. Well, I don't know. I thought I'd check with you guys first to see what you think. Your priorities. Do the live first. No, I usually to be honest with you, I usually take my daughter's opinion a lot. So if she says to me, yes, Mum, do that hairstyle, cut it short, shave it off, whatever. You can imagine me shaving it off. I will do it. I probably will. Not the shaving off business. But if she says cut it like this, I'll probably do it. The midwives had not yet left after I had a baby when I suggested to my partner we start making another one. Oh, Oh, no, no, no. You know, it's funny because when my daughter was born, I automatically knew I wanted another one. The second my son was born, the very second I said, we're done. I'm done. You're going to have a child with someone else because I'm done. And that's what I said. I knew exactly. I even knew before he was born. I thought to myself, oh, I don't know if I want any more after two. It's not that I didn't want more. I always wanted 4 kids, always. But I kept thinking financially. I kept thinking, how much time can I give to 4? You know, how much of my time can I give to 4? And I probably could do it. Like anybody else, we could probably do it if we tried. But I just wanted to focus on the 2 that I had. And I think that's what I wanted to do. Looking forward to it, Mary. And yes, daughters are the boss. My daughter's, wait, oh, my daughter's backing is my boss too. Well, look, I appreciate her opinion. At the end of the day, my daughter has known me longer than anyone, right? If you think about it, and she knows you better than anyone. She knows what you can cope with, and it'll have to be something that's quick and easy because I don't have time to mess around with hair dryers and straightening irons like I used to. I just don't have those. That luxury is not there anymore. It's like I want to get up in the morning, shower, fluff it up, and walk away. That's it. That's what I do now. I shower and then I go like this. I do that. Zhuzhing, I call it zhuzhing. I do that and then I walk away. And then later in the day, when it starts to dry up a little bit, I even do that. Zhuzh, zhuzh a little more, and then it gets even fluffier. But that's all I do with my hair. I don't do anything else. I haven't got time. No, I tell a lie. I do colour it occasionally. It used to be every 4 weeks. Now it's every 3 weeks, and it still doesn't colour the greys. Oh, think about it. The boys don't care, but daughters have their say. That's right. I'm telling you that. But the girls know, Fluffs. They're out there in the real world. They're dealing with people all the time. They know your hair too, which is interesting. Nobody else knows your hair better than your family, right? And because they've seen you work with it, they see you go, oh gosh, what's that? I can't do that. It doesn't want to. They see you argue with it. You should see me every day in the mirror. Oh, is there anything else you can do except this? That's what that's what I say. And so they know you well. So they're the best people to ask, I think. And again, they know the fashion, they know the trend as well. And I'm not really one to be overly trendy, but I don't want to look like something that came out of the 18th century or something. It would look nice, I'm sure, but it's not for me. I'd like to be looking like someone from at least, the past 10 years, at least. But I tell you what, I do different hairstyles in the morning. By the end of the day, it looks like this. So the only time it's different is when I straighten it with the ironings, the straightening irons, I blow dry it and then straightening it. That's the only time it's different and stays that way for that day. The next morning I wake up and I don't know if it's this side. I think it's this side. I wake up in the morning and there's a big fluff ball here. This one's straight. Half of that is stuck in the air that way. And I have to literally straighten it again with the irons. I don't want to have to do that daily. That's how it comes out, all the hairs come out from your scalp. Is this all too much information for you guys? It's a little too much information. And let's do that. I've lost all the chat. Yeah, it's a little too much information. My daughter Becky gets snappy sometimes when I keep asking her for her opinion. Cheers. For hair, if I asked my daughter, she'd be happy. She would. Hair, clothing, she loves it. We go shopping together. I can't find anything because my sizing is weird at the moment. We won't talk about why. But because I'm short, and short with a size 12 to 14 is fine. But when you're short and you're bigger than a size 12, 14, that doesn't work. It does not work. Not that I'm bigger than that. I like when I speak to the doctor. I said, I've got pain in my stomach. He said, whereabouts? Where are you sore? I said, well, it could be either one of these 3 stomachs. It's one of them. And he just looks at me and shakes his head. I'm the naughty one. I truly am. No, but she's good with clothing, colours, and she's good with modern stuff. I don't know any of that. I don't know any of that because I don't get out. My life evolves around crochet only. You guys know that. When are you doing your hair? I probably won't do it until December. I'd like to wait closer to Christmas, I think. But it was just fun talking about it. If I do find a hairstyle, I'll show you guys what it would look like. If I find one that we like, my daughter and I both like it, I'll find it and I'll show you guys. How's that? Does that make sense? Why do you ask that, Fluffs? When am I doing it? Do you want to do it with me? Do you want to come to the hairdresser with me? Come to Melbourne. Because you're from Queensland, aren't you? Come to Melbourne. We'll go to the hairdressers together. I'll bring my daughter. No. She hasn't got time for me, poor girl. She works too hard. She does work a lot of hours. I'd be lucky if I see her on the weekends. Oh, I'll be lucky. Have you tried those phone apps? No. What sort of apps? Is there a phone apps? What does that mean? What happens with phone apps? Do they have a phone app that tells you what to do with your hair? Oh, I see. You put your face on it. Is that what it does? I had light blonde hair as a child, but with each birth it darkened to ash blonde. So turning grey won't be a big change. Oh, I'm in Adelaide, Mary. Oh, that's right. Sorry. I'm thinking green butterfly. Duh, Mary. Yeah, come. All right. So you reckon there's an app that shows you what hair to suit your face? Oh. Yeah, but they've got to remember I've got steel wool, so hopefully they can deal with my steel wool hair too, the curly hair, the really bunchy curly hair. Tell you what, I could do with some straight hair. So tired of fussing with it. I'm so tired of fussing with it. I have to buy mousse and gels and all that stuff because if I didn't buy that, it would just be one big frizzy mop on one side and then this would just stick. And I can't get combs through it anymore after I've washed it. Once I've washed it, brushed it, we're done. I can't use it again till the next wash. Go blonde, Mary? Oh, hardly. There's no way this can go blonde. It's too dark. It's years and years of colouring it dark that they won't be able to turn this blonde. They would have to, I don't know, bleach it or something. What do they do to turn it blonde? They have to take all the dye out, strip the dye, strip the dark colour, and put in the light colour. It takes too much work. I don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I don't have the time. I do not have the time. But I tell you what, guys, I have the time to finish this next row. Oh, look at that. I'm finishing the next row of the blankie. But before I do, I'm going to stop what I'm doing. I'm going to talk about exactly what's happening on the channel for the rest of the week. Yay. Okay, we are going to talk about tomorrow, 11th step or the 12-step transition blanket. Step number 11 should go up. If it doesn't go up tomorrow night, it will definitely go up Friday morning. It is semi-recorded. I say semi because I give you this option to go away and do the amount of rows you need, but I get them done so that you can see what it looks like, yeah? I think there is an app that puts a different hair filter on your face. At least there's one that changes the color so you can decide if it's for you. Okay, that's interesting. That would break your hair for sure. Bleaching hair causes so much damage. Well, I won't do it, Laurie. I won't change the color. The color will stay the same for now until I decide whether I want to grow it all out and become the distinguished old woman. Is there such a thing, distinguished? Yes, so this week, definitely getting 12-step transition blanket, step number 11. Monday, you will see the snowman. Tuesday, no, actually, Monday will be a short. Tuesday will be snowman. Where did I put it? Let's have a look. Monday is short and Tuesday is snowman. The reason is because I'm going to pop the short up to talk about a different pattern we're going to use in the future. We're going to talk about that another time. But there's going to be a short Monday, the snowman on Tuesday, and at this stage I've put down bells for Thursday of next week, but don't quote me on it, yeah? They've already been chosen off the list. Let me have a drink. Cheers. They've already been chosen off the list here, and all I have to do is create them, yeah? My son showed me the hair color filter. I have blue hair now. Oh, that's funny, Claptrap. That's so funny. I'd love to check those filters out. I'd have to check them out just for fun. All right. So keep in mind that next week's a whole new week in itself, so we won't worry about that. But what I do want to say, the snowman will definitely come on Monday and not Friday. We'll just say definitely Monday. If I'm fast enough, it'll come Friday. But I'm going to quote now saying it's most likely Monday. Yeah. All right. I'm going to leave it there, guys. I do want to thank you for joining me here today at Wild Crochet Designs and talking about crochet and my hair. Don't you love that? And my hair. And I almost disconnected everyone before. I don't know how I did that. I pressed one button, it disappeared. Everything disappeared. But I got it back. I want to thank everyone for joining us. Don't forget to join us on Saturday mornings live. We will be doing live antics again. Oh, hello. We'll be doing live antics again, choosing another project off the calendar for our Christmas list. Very, very exciting. My name is Mary. This is Wild Crochet Designs, and I will catch you all soon. Ciao for now. Try to be good, yeah? Bye all.